Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the Wolfenberg Time Bomb channel. So look at this spaghetti here. This is really unbelievable. All these cables, and actually this is basically as far as it can get on a test circuit. I mean, you see there is probably a lot of interference and whatever with all these tubes. So I'm really approaching the end of possibilities here on this test circuit, because I got a lot of feedback and hum and unwanted signals. I mean, that's pretty clear. This is not a very clean lead dress, so to say, but it's still my test circuit board, and I think I finished so far the sound experiments. So just a brief explanation on what is what, and then I will finish off this video. It will be rather short, with a short demonstration of the sound. Of course, there will be a lot of feedback and whatever, but the basic sound is pretty much what I want. So we have here a very interestingly directly heated 2 volt heated Pentode. Actually, it's a Himmelregel Pentode. What was it? Remote cutoff Pentode. So it's not a straight Pentode, but it's a remote cutoff Pentode. But I tried to find a good operation point for it. So I was just brainstorming a bit. So this is the way it's supposed to be. I can adjust the operating point, the cathode bias, through this small trimmer here. So I can vary basically the main grid voltage from -3 to 3 volts. And the second tube is a rather sensitive one. Third and fourth are not so sensitive tubes. And then of course the usual things with interstage dividers and so on and so on. But now let's quickly just document the current sound. Once again, this is just a preamp board, so I connect it to the return port of my angle amplifier. Means the angle itself doesn't create any sound, it's just meant as an output stage. And driving my 4x12 cabinet, switch to 16 ohms. And yeah, so there will be now a lot of ugly noises and hum and everything, but please ignore it. And if I will find my pick, once again it's lost. It's here. So let's just give it a quick try. Now, you see this, you hear this hissing. So, oh my hallelujah. Yeah, of course it's a nightmare of interference with the board, but the sound itself is good. And just let's make a short catch of what's coming out. Once again, this signal is coming out of this golden tube. The second signal is the grid of tube number. Oh, it's a grid of tube number 3. Yeah, of course, because that is the grid of tube number 1. That is grid of tube. Sorry, once again. This is output of tube 1, so it's a grid of tube 2. This is the output of tube 2, so it's a grid input of 3. And that is in front of the tone stack. Actually, I don't need even sound for that. So the first tube is shooting roughly a signal of, we have 5 per grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, quite much. Let's take 10. Roughly 20 volt peak to peak, even a bit more. And the second tube is running on, what's it? Okay, it's behind the interstage divider. So we have 20, 40, 60 volt roughly. With 60 volt we are feeding the third tube. More. Okay, that's the usual thing. Alright. So that's then for the time being. Next step will be then now to take notes of all these values. I started already a circuit diagram, and I just need to log all the voltages here, the BS, the operating points, and so on, because that of course then needs to be converted into a very clean chassis, a nice chassis with proper wiring and with following all the lead dress rules you can imagine. And then next steps on this circuit board will be this another test circuit board will be then the phase inverter and the output stage. Okay, that was in short the success of today. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.